So hello again YouTube and all my subscribers out there. Today we're going to be taking a look at this Dornier DO 217 E5 from Revell in 1/48 scale. And you can see it's fairly large, 35 centimeter long, 39 centimeter wingspan, which is, I'll put it in what that is in inches because I can't do it in my head. So here on the side of the box we have some pictures of a finished model. It looks pretty good, except for this part doesn't look like they painted it at all. That's the bomb. Kind of weird. Totally unpainted. And the rest you just have info from Revell. Let's take a look at the instructions here. We have our normal Revell instructions. Here's our color chart. We don't pay too much attention to the Revell color charts because they're always telling us different colors to use for the same thing on different models. Yeah. Hellblouse 65. So here we have our parts. We have 4 sprues, gray plastic, plus 1 sprue of clear plastic. This one looks like it's just the bomb and the V1, or a fuel tank maybe, I'm not sure. So here we have interior detail. It looks like it's pretty decently detailed interior by these pictures. So we're building the interior still. Here we have our seats. I'm not seeing any molded in harnesses. Looks like we have a lot of detail here. It's the rear seat. A lot of detail here. There's our instrument panel and our column here. Putting that all in. Maybe a bomb sight, I think. Yeah, it looks like a bomb sight by the picture too. And so then here we finally, on number 10, we finally put the cockpit in. Some more detail going here on the side, and putting the fuselage together. And here we have the top of the fuselage with the wings together here. Supposed to let this dry for 24 hours, the wings. They usually don't take that long though, but so you're putting the bottom and the wingtips onto what we built before. And then here we're working on the nacelles. And if you have the gear bay with the engine, some painting instructions for the inside of the wheel bay here. No. But I didn't see you build the engines here first. Yeah. Then here, putting the cowling ring on. Maybe the exhaust here. And put the putting it all together. Same thing on the other side here. This is a repeat for this side. Then you put those on. There's a couple of little parts in the back. And then here we have the bottom of the horizontal stabilizers, vertical stabilizers, tail wheel doors. There's a handle here too. Main landing gear. The back pieces with these mud flap things. And here we have the wheels. Main wheels. So here we're putting the main wheels on. We have some intakes here. The gear doors. And you can also do it as closed. Here we have the mount for the missile. The missile, building it. Looks like we have a fuel tank or a bomb. I'm not. Oh, it's a tank. It says tank. Okay. And this is a Henschel 293. We have pitted tube and some lights. Machine gun for the bottom here. The clear plastic goes on the front here. This is this here. Here we got the nose glass. Here's an underneath piece. The plastic that goes underneath. The gondola, I think they called it. Some ammunition, extra ammunition there. Got the machine guns for here, the gondola there. And our turret. Put the turret on, antenna. There's some information, coloring, or positioning information here. Then we put the propellers and the propeller hubs on. Then we have here two versions. 5th KG-100, October 1943 in Athens, Greece. 4th KG-100, October 1943, Cognac, France. So here's the decal sheet from here, from the DO, Dornier 217, 2001. So we don't have a lot really. We have the crosses. We have the numbers for the fuselage, and we have some stencils as well, and some dots. Don't know what the dots are for, but they look pretty good. Pretty thin. These Revell decals are usually pretty good. So here we have the clear parts. You have good frames. They are really clear and have good frames. They're also really thick. Especially the turret is really thick. Actually, they all are. They're all about the same. But they are clear. And they'll be easy enough to paint with this. It has really good framing on it. So here on this sprue we have our Henschel 293 glide bomb and a 900-liter fuel tank, as well as the what are those things called? They have a name right now. I forgot. Okay, on the box art, it looked like this was just gray, like it is here. Like it wasn't painted at all, but I saw a picture on the internet of one, and it was like, it looked a bit different, but the back was in bare metal, and the front was in, it looked like bronze or brass or something like that, like a goldish silverish metal. Like a lot of torpedoes actually look that way too, sometimes. But here we have the molding looks okay. There's some engraved panel lines. Okay, this is top here. It's probably going to have to be sanded off. I think. Maybe it's supposed to be there, but I don't think so. So on this sprue we have the engine nacelles, the wheels, a lot of the interior, and the top. The top of the fuselage with the wings here. And we can see here, it has a lot of interior detail here. These are the part of the wheel well, and it has some good detail there too. But I'm really liking how the insides here. The insides look. There's a whole lot of molded in detail. The engine nacelles look good as well. The wheels are also weighted. And here, this fuselage piece is also nice engraved detail. And lots of, it's not just the lines for the wings, they also have the other detail in there as well. Like these fuel tank things and everything. You can see here, there's also detail for the bottom of the, or for the inside of the wheel wells here. So they have, there's brake lines and electric lines and stuff molded into it. So that's really nice as well. So on this huge sprue here, we have the bottom of the wings, the tips that go on this side here. They look like they're not the same size somehow. I don't know. These look like they're broader than that. It may just be my eyes. I don't know. My eyes aren't that great anyway. So here, this goes into the tail. This is the tail wheel part, it looks like. And you see all the molded in detail there. And here on the instrument panel, you have really nice detail on the front. The instruments are molded in, and the dials and stuff are also molded in. Are the pointers and stuff on the instruments. And on the back is also some molded in cables and stuff. Really nice. Take a look at the engines here. The engines are okay. There are 2 rows there, but the back row is not complete. If you paint it up really good, then maybe it should give it a nice look as if there's 2 rows, but I would rather they would have put the 2 rows in there completely. Here's a couple of machine guns here, and there's pin marks here. One is a sunken pin mark, and the other one is a raised pin mark. Be nice if they could make up their minds. So one you're going to have to fill, and one you're going to have to sand. I wish they could have at least put it on the ball. If they would have put it on the ball here, then you wouldn't have to do anything, because you won't be seeing it. So here on the last sprue, we have the insides of the fuselage, the landing gear, the wheel bay doors, vertical stabilizers, and horizontal as well. There's a molded in registered mark here. You can sand off if you want to. A lot of times I just leave them on. But, to each their own. So this is also part of the wheel bay here. You can see some molded in detail. The insides of the doors are okay. There's no cables or nothing. I don't even know if they're supposed to be. But there's at least some texture to it there. And, well, there's nothing in the inside here because it's all on those walls that you build into it. But the landing gear looks good, too. It looks really similar to a landing gear from a HE-111 a little bit. It has the same, it's similar to a HE-111 landing gear. The tail wheel is not weighted. But the fuselage has some nice engraved detail though. Looks like the bomb sight here. Machine guns here look good too. So all in all, I would say it's a nice looking kit. There's a whole lot of engraved detail in the wheelbase and in the cockpit, which there's a lot of models that are missing the wheelbase detail. So I'm really happy that they included that. There's some sink marks to take care of on the machine guns. They could have been molded differently to where it wouldn't be there. It could have been somewhere like maybe on the end or on the ball part, I guess. The decals look good. I don't really think you're going to need a lot of extras to this, except for maybe some extra painting instructions, because painting instructions aren't exactly right. But they never are on Revell kits, really. So it's a good kit, and I do recommend it. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and join me next time we'll be taking a look at this M8 Light Armored Car Greyhound Combat Patrol set. It's from Tamiya and 135 scale. So until then, bye.